Hey everyone, it's Project SBC, and a few days ago, One Netbook sent out an email teasing some prices for the One X Fly. I wanted to do this video a little bit earlier, but I got sidetracked. Here it is. They're looking to get a $739 price point on a 7840U, 16 gigabytes of RAM, and 512 gigabytes of storage One X Fly. That is an awesome price. I'll explain why a little bit later, but that is an awesome price point, and they're looking for 2,000 people to support their campaign. So the campaign isn't live yet. It's going to come next month. They have an item on their One X Player store, which I'll leave a link to in the description below, where you can go add to cart this little accessory bundle here, and it'll get us to that 2,000 supporter mark. They've got 319 left right now, which is pretty close to their goal, and they've got a few days left on this. So if you're interested in getting the One X Fly and you want a really good deal, go do this now. Add this to your cart. You're going to get an awesome price if they can reach 2,000 supporters. You're also going to get some accessories. You're going to get a case, screen protector, and a micro SD card. I'm going to stop at the case and say that's an awesome deal right there. If you're going to get a One X Fly, you're going to want to take it on the go. You're going to want a case. $10 for the case. That's a really good deal. If you went and bought this after the fact, you're going to be looking at $25+. That's an awesome deal. Screen protector and micro SD card are icing on the cake, and I don't have high hopes that that micro SD card is good. But for that price, that doesn't matter. It's a really good deal. They also have a few other price points that they are looking for some different configurations. They've got a 7840U 32 gigabyte, 1 terabyte for $889. That is an awesome deal. Let me go over why that's an awesome deal. Let's take a look at some of the other devices that are out there in crowdfunding that have a 7840U or 7000 series processor. And I'm going to start with the GPD Win 4. GPD Win 4 campaign's going on. You can get a 7840U, 32 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage for $843. And if we come back over here and we look at our 32 gigabyte, we've got double the storage and we're $40 more. That also includes a case. That is a good deal. If you didn't want to go 32 gigabytes, you can save some money and get a 16 gigabyte version. That's a very compelling price. Let's go take a look at the iNeo Air 1S. Same processor, same RAM, same storage as the base one here. And we're talking about $50 more without a case. That is a good deal. We've got the GPD WinMax 2, and here's a 32 gigabyte RAM, 2 terabyte storage. Come back over here, $969, and we are at $1,050. So just under $100 less than the GPD WinMax 2. That is a good price. It's hard to compare because one's a clamshell and one is a candy bar style, but they're really offering some nice price points. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the AOK Zoe A1 Pro as far as the Chinese companies go. We've got $1,000 for 32 gigabytes of RAM, 512 gigabytes of storage. We can get $100 less for more SSD storage. That's a good deal. Right here. Lastly, I wanted to talk about the ROG Ally, and I know everyone's going to compare it to that. It's hard to beat their price of $700. One X Fly is coming really close, and they're trying so hard to compete with Asus. There's a few selling points for the One X Fly. There's a few selling points for the ROG Ally. I'll go with the ROG Ally first. You've got a large company backing it. You've got 120 hertz variable refresh rate display. Those are some really nice selling points. And they've got a really nice software suite that complements the device on Windows. It is using a Z1, which is just under 7840U. They've got very similar specs. Z1 has a few things turned off. And I think in benchmarks, people have said that the 7840U comes out on top by just a little bit. But it's very close. On the flip side, the One X Fly has USB 4, which is going to give Thunderbolt eGPU support. You're not stuck with the XG Mobile. However, you're going to take a performance loss using Thunderbolt to get an eGPU, but you're not stuck with ASUS's very expensive XG Mobile eGPUs. The One X Fly also has 2 USB Type-C with USB 4 and 1 USB Type-A. I personally love having the extra inputs on my device. I really like slapping a little dongle for a keyboard and mouse. Makes it very convenient. Having 1 USB Type-C port is difficult to deal with nowadays. Maybe in the future when USB-C is more widely available and you can get these little mouse and keyboard dongles for USB-C. I don't feel like dealing with adapters. I think the extra ports is a wonderful thing. That is one reason I do like the One X Fly. Let me know what you think about this in the comments below. Do you think $739 is a good price point for this specs? I think it's an awesome deal. I'm definitely interested in getting one of these. 319 left. If you're thinking about the One X Fly and you haven't pulled the trigger yet, go do it now. Do it on their store. I've bought stuff from their store before. It is reliable. Let's make this happen. Let's give everyone an awesome price on a 7040U device. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like button, maybe even subscribe, and thanks for watching.